Welcome back, everyone, as we give you a live look at Atlantic City right now. The effects of COVID-19 are felt across our region, right? And in South Jersey, the Salvation Army says Atlantic City has been hit particularly hard.
The organization says that food distribution in the city has increased by almost 290% over last year. And to talk more about the Salvation Army's efforts, Major James Betts, New Jersey Salvation Army Divisional Commander, is joining us now live. So good morning to you, and thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, first, just talk to us a little bit about the need that you're seeing in Atlantic City and South Jersey as a whole.
The need really has jumped up so much over what we're used to seeing. I mean, the Salvation Army is certainly always there to help people in need, whether it's one person who needs help or many people. And in this case, we're seeing such an enormous jump in the number of folks that are coming to need help because they're out of work, or they're trying to make the dollars that they have stretch. And so even in the folks that we're seeing, a good 40% of them have never had to come to the Salvation Army before.
Yeah, that's the big thing, is that it's impacting people that might never have had to ask for help before. So the Salvation Army is providing meals for people in need, whether it's first time or whether it's people that's had needed help in the past. So what's included in some of these meals, and how are you getting them out there?
Sure. Well, the meals come in a couple different versions. So there are some folks who come to us for an individual meal, and because of restrictions of how close we can be to those folks, we're continuing to serve those. But rather than them coming in and sitting down and having fellowship together, we serve those in a to-go format. And so that's happening right out of Atlantic City. And at the same time, we do pantry. And that's where folks can come in and they can get groceries for about a week worth of food. And that would have the staples, the normal things that you would see on your dining room table. So as we're looking for folks to continue to donate food, just think about those things that would be appealing to you.
Good point right there. Well, we know that those restrictions are starting to lift in New Jersey and the tri-state area. So how do you see this impacting food insecurity in our area?
That's a great question, because as the restrictions lift, the need doesn't go away immediately. It's more of a following indicator. And so as folks begin to be able to move more freely, the one thing that is challenging is they won't necessarily all get to go right back to work. And so hunger will continue. People will need to continue to stretch their dollars as far as possible. And the Salvation Army is committed to staying throughout. We're there before these crises hit, and so we'll certainly be there after and as long as it takes to serve folks.
Well, Major Betts, we certainly love what you guys do. So this has obviously been a tough time for so many people impacted by this pandemic. What's been some of the feedback from some of these people that are coming in to get some of this help?
It's been incredible, actually. Incredible gratitude. The challenge has been, particularly for those who've never had to come for help, they come oftentimes embarrassed or not sure how to navigate safety net programs. And so we work with them. We try to help them go through with dignity and with honor. We see in each person we serve the image of God, and so we want to serve them well. We have had folks break down in tears and thank us. We've had folks send us thank you notes. We were providing music outside the windows of a nursing home when somebody wrote a thank you note on a paper airplane and actually floated it down to our musicians at the bottom. So we've been very thrilled by how folks have said thank you.
Oh, that is amazing. I love to hear those stories.
Very touching.
You mentioned one way that people can help is to donate food, but what are some other ways that we can get involved to help your mission?
Certainly food is a huge one. We're definitely needing non-perishable foods. We also need some that are perishable, milk and eggs and things that we can supplement those boxes with. At the same time, if folks are able to give financially, that's enormous. That enables us to be nimble and enables us to respond to the need where it presents itself. And so they can do that through going to our website at newjersey.salvationarmy.org. They can give a gift there. They can also learn more about how we're helping. At the same time, if there's any of your listeners who are needing help, they can feel free to reach out to their local Salvation Army, and we'll do all that we can to help them.
Well, James, thank you so much for what you guys are doing. I know it's much appreciated in the community, and best of luck going forward.
Thank you so much for helping us get the word out. We appreciate it.